Look, you are still unbeaten since you joined Chelsea, but listen, did you play well enough today against Southampton?
Yeah, in the first 80 meters, clearly yes. In the last 20 meters, clearly no.
And why do you think that was the case?
I don't know. I think we created a lot of opportunities that did not become opportunities. We opened a lot of spaces for our attackers. And for last decisions and for last passes and assist passes, but the decision making, the determination, the timing was simply not good enough today to create more chances, to be more decisive. And this tells the story. We needed, in a game like this, we need a penalty to score. So it's as easy as that. The second half, we had more touches in the box, but when we created something, we lack precision to finish it. We lack composure today, and we could not win the decisive one-on-ones. So the story is easy story today. It's 80 meters all over the pitch. 80 meters I'm very, very happy with the performance. We did not allow any counterattacks. We do not get caught in any difficult situations. Okay, once and they score. This can happen. But it's on us. It's on us today. The last 20 meters were not good enough today.
One more in.
You brought Callum Hudson-Odoi on at half-time to replace Tammy Abraham, but you then took Callum off with 15 minutes to go. Can you explain that decision for us? Was it injury related?
No, it was not injury related. In a game where it's hard to create chances, you need to rely on a counter pressing to force maybe errors and to get the second ball and get an easy chance after a ball win. For that, you need to be totally on and totally sharp for counter pressing. I did not feel this from Callum today. He missed some opportunities for counter pressing. He lost some easy balls. I had the feeling he was never really into the game. You know that I trust him a lot because he plays every game for us. But today I was close to him, and I don't know, maybe it was even unfair, but I did not get the feeling today that I normally get from him, that he can be decisive. So it's a hard decision today, but nothing that will stick between us or stick for long. Tomorrow is forgotten, and we prepare Atletico.
Paul Rowan. Unmute yourself, Paul.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
You talked last week about confidence with your goalkeeper. Are you not concerned about eroding Callum's confidence by doing that? You know, by hauling him off like that, substituting a substitute effectively?
No, absolutely not. We have to understand that that everybody needs to understand that sometimes, not sometimes, I take the decisions to win games, and it's not a problem that he does mistakes or that he has a bad game or that he does a miss, but we cannot lack energy. We cannot lack energy 10%, 5%. It's not possible. And I know what he can give. That's why I trust him a lot, and this will not change. But I know he knows exactly what I demand from him, and when he does not reach this level, maybe he has a hard decision. Like today, it's like this. But there's no need to think in old-fashioned terms that this is the worst thing that can ever happen. No, it happened today. Tomorrow is already over, and maybe he starts again against Atletico if we need his qualities. But then he needs to be trustful and he needs to be reliable. And this is the next step for him. And he was always, now when he started, he's a bit in trouble when he comes from the bench. It was like this against Sheffield. It was again today. And so it's on him to improve, because we need him in some games from the bench. But then he needs to hang in a different way. And so now it's forgotten. He needs to step up, to learn from it, accept it, swallow it, and no problem.
Last two on today before we do Mondays, Nizar and then Dan King.
Hi, Thomas. It's obvious that your defensive work's done really well. You've stopped conceding so many goals, but Is there a wider problem in attack? You know, the goals per game's gone down since you came in, and is that the players, or is it more a systemic issue and something that will come with time?
We will work on it, but you can score in any structure, and you can concede goals in any structure. So the structure is never the problem, or never the solution in both ways. It's always the input of the players, and the structure is fluid. You find the spaces where you find the spaces. You find in different structures you find different spaces. For sure, you can be more offensive players, but it's in the moment a very balanced game, and this is also about non-conceding, and it is about scoring. So you can be sure that we think day and night about scoring goals, about creating chances. We play up the pitch, and the statistics from the last matches, I know them. We don't score enough for the amount of touches in the box, for the amount of shots, for the amount of creating. We simply don't score enough. So in the moment, is a lack of precision. It's not a lack of opportunities. It's not a lack of touches in the box. It's a lack of decision making and the quality in decision making. And today we simply. I did not feel us in the last 20 meters that we are like that we finish the game or we kill the game when it's there to be done. Well, I will have to analyze it, and in the end, it's my job to create even more chances or more bigger chances or whatever. But yeah.
Last question on today, Dan King.
Hi, Thomas. On a similar theme, I mean, do you accept that the biggest challenge of your job, and the main reason why you've got the job, is that you need to find a way to make all this expensively assembled attacking talent come together and play well? That is your main job. That's why you're here.
My job is to win games. My job is not to put some expensive guys together. I'm absolutely don't agree.
Okay, that is today's review. We're now going to do a quick Mondays. That's an embargo of 22:30.